Sometimes these videos are about tracks with lots of history, and sometimes they're tracks that are all but forgotten. Motor racing has had spurs of immense popularity and declines in interest ebb and flow throughout its history, which means at times these tracks were everywhere. You can imagine that they would fall into the past as the land got reclaimed for other purposes in the lulls as well. In this video, we're looking at a track that I briefly interacted with in my original Lost Speedways video, and we're going to try to reignite some information about Ringtown Speedway. Ringtown Speedway was a quarter-mile dirt track in the small town of Ringtown, Pennsylvania. The track was built in the mid-1940s in a backyard on a farm and raced sometime into the 1970s. Due to World War II, the earliest racing that could have happened in this facility was late 1945 or 1946. The track was too narrow and too tight for big race cars, so it would have hosted micro-sprint racing or micro-midget racing as it was referred to in the early days. The facility was pretty small and offered space for teams in the farm fields on the property. There are two aerial photos showing the track in 1958 and 1971, which mark the confirmed points in time that we can refer to for the life of this facility. A closer examination of different angles of the current-day aerial photographs show that a very vague outline is still there where the track actually was. To the north side of the track is a small hillside that may have been used as a hill for viewing when the racing was going on. One of the eastern turns is outlined by a split-rail fence. In both of the 1958 and 1971 aerial photographs, there appeared to have been a curved set of bleachers along the western end of the track on the outside of what is assumed to be turns 1 and 2. As of today, the space is farm pasture and is private property behind a white barn. Trying to uncover any information on this track is extremely difficult to find, as there is very little to uncover. Newspaper articles, photographs, and race results seem to be all but non-existent. The aerial photographs and occasional quick mention of the track's existence are the only places that put together the story of Ringtown Speedway. And with that said, I encourage everyone and anyone who may have anything to please get it out into the world. I'm more than happy to take any information or pictures that we can salvage to preserve the memory of this racetrack. My original source for a lot of this information was the Coal Region Racing website that is now gone, meaning the other video I did became the sole source of information of anything about this racetrack. That kind of scared me, and it shows how volatile the memory of these lost speedways really can be. And that's the point of these videos, so if you've enjoyed it, give the video a like and share it with some friends. Maybe share it with the older generations too. If you're from the region, there's definitely got to be people out there somewhere who have been to this racetrack. And thank you everybody to the continued support. We'll see you for another Lost Speedway video next time.